H say that there was no Christ.
Yeah.
And he also said that the figure Jesus.
You want me to play it for you? Oh, why not? Because it's a lie?
Just asking if you know where he's.
Do you know how many historians?
I'm sorry, we're having a conversation here.
Allender didn't say it off his own research. He was quoting other historians.
Did they start a religion? No, exactly.
No, but the point is do you know how many historians say that? I mean, seriously, serious historians. Are you guys a serious historian? Are you a serious
I'm not, but I do have 100 more of history.
Good, good. So it's very common.
So,
it's a very common.
You know what? But I also don't do heroin, and I know that's bad too.
Well, I do heroin.
That's an interesting concept.
I do that.
That's great. But you study history.
Children. I beat my wife too.
That's great.
So those are my crimes, just like you know.
There you go. All right, great.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
So, but you know, you study history much?
I do.
Really? What kind of history?
I don't need to release that information to you.
Okay, yeah, I'm not looking to find out who you are.
Right,
I really could care less. But you do study history at all? I mean, American history, political history, religious history?
I'm really into like a lot of history, so a lot of history about governments and
I'm a huge
cultures.
history buff. Absolutely huge.
I'm not that big, but I'm like, I like history a lot.
Yeah, history's a fun subject.
So,
it's a fun subject.
Yeah.
Do you ever study religious history?
A bit. Not much though.
A bit? Yeah, I think if you study religious history, you'd be surprised.
Oh really?
You'd be very surprised.
About what?
Just the amount of religion out there. And the commonality, and what are the common beliefs in religion? I mean, what do you think?
I know there's a common belief out there that the Christ was a myth.
Yeah,
and
that's not what I'm talking about. You know, because that's I mean, Christ as a myth, Christ not as a myth is hardly a point. The value of Christianity is just unquestioned. I mean, it's just unquestioned. I mean, for you to question that, it's just it's offensive to me as a Christian, to tell you the truth. But there's no question the value of Christianity.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Whether or not somebody did or didn't live and the name was Christ, which is, by the way, Greek for Savior, Christ. The word Christ means Savior. Right. But it's hardly a point. It's the philosophy of Christianity that's incredible. It's an incredible philosophy. You know, it has a wonderful subject if you really take a look at it. I personally really enjoy the Gnostic aspect of Christianity much more. Right? It's a fascinating study on how to better mankind, how to make mankind more capable and more able. The Gnostics, that's totally what they're about, and it's just fascinating. But if you really look at history, as far as religion goes, it is amazing what the depths that people have delved into. I find it just fascinating. You know, I mean, you get into the Hindu religions, right? You get into the Japanese religions. These people, just fantastic. The magicians out of
and the
Mongolia.
Quakers, the bakers, the candlestick makers.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what that means.
That's just what's worse.
Oh, okay. But it's you know, when you start looking at that and understanding those different religions, you realize how fantastically different religion is. You know, you get into it's
Right. So what's that to do with Scientology though?
just a different religion.
It's not a religion though.
Okay.
Well, the reason why is that it's not free to the public.
Yeah, it is.
No, you have to pay courses for auditing.
Not all auditing.
Thousands of dollars.
I tell you what.
And then you also have to have an official church doctrine.
Have a what?
Official church doctrine.
What's so uncommon about that? I mean, doesn't the Catholic Church have official church doctrine?
No,
I mean, the Catholic has a different Bible than the.
Okay, Dianetics is just
Hey, you're being rude. You're just being rude.
All right, I'm done.